Perfect. And then if you just want to do the slideshow view, you got it.
Okay, I want to try to do my best with my speaking. I'm so sorry. Well, my name is Lilia. I'm a first year student. Today I'm going to talk about insomnia and his homeopathic remedies, a little bit of them. So I will start by saying what sleep is. Sleep is an activity of living being that is repeated and repeated, in which the mind and body do not fully respond to external and internal stimulus every night. So the brain works based on electrical brain waves, and they vary according to the phase of sleep in which we are. Our sleep consists on two phases that are repeated critically and regularly every 90 minutes for 8 hours. So for sleep, the phases of the sleep are non-REM, the number 1 to number 4, and in this stage goes from drowsiness to deep sleep. And how could you see the waves in the last stage is going to be more synchronized. And the phase REM, here there are A movements and there are rings with images, and probably that's why our eyes are moving, because in this stage, in this phase, we can see color images. Probably our eyes are following the images. So all this cycle occurs in a person who sleeps for 8 hours. So this cycle can occur 4 to 5 times at night. But it's not just resting. Multiple functions essential to life high performance, like apprenticeship. If we don't sleep, we start to forget things. Detoxification. If we don't sleep, we will have a higher risk of suffering for Alzheimer's, for example. Tissue repair. If we don't sleep, increase the risks of overweight, mental disorder, high pressure, among others. And emotional regulation. In this, we can dream, and we probably help us to decide something. So it's like when we said, oh, take your time, sleep on it, right? But so if we don't sleep, we don't restore the basic physical and physiologic balance of our body. Well, causes of insomnia could be bad sleep habits, or that interrupt sleep, like illness. So metabolic, hormonal, anxiety, depression, among others. The symptoms. The patient can refer, I have difficult falling asleep, difficult staying asleep, waking up too early, feeling refreshed in sleep, tiredness or sleepiness, constant worries about my sleep, or difficult paying attention, or changing in moods. Probably we don't imagine what symptom the patient is going to tell us. But now, how are we going to help those patients? Well, first, doing a good job on the case taking, right? There are some questions So that since to how do you sleep, to modalities, sensations, time sleep, body positions, and dreams. What about the treatment? Well, one of the parts of the treatment is correct bad sleep habits, if any. Here are some examples. I don't have too much time, that's why. What about homeopathy? Well, these remedies I'm talking about are for acute conditions. I divided in three parts. The insomnia of the first half of the night. It is characterized by difficult falling asleep until after 2 or 3 hours of being in bed, and they often remain awake until 2-3 a.m. We have coffee cruda, china officinalis. Those remedies have mental excitement. Or we have axernicum album. In those medical people who cannot sleep until they have everything mentally organized. The second part is insomnia of the second half of the night. People who wake up from 3 or 4 a.m. to not fall asleep afterwards, or to wake up several times without even reaching a deep sleep. We have nux vomica, kali carbonico, tuya, and kali phosphorico. And the last group is light insomnia. In cases of insomnia from 5 to 6 a.m., there may be a depressive or sadness component. So we have arsenicum metallicum, staphysagria, nitricum acidum, and sulfur. Sleep is an individual for each person. If a person with 5 hours sleep a day is good, that's good for him. But I put another group, insomnia in children. It's very common when the children are teething. In this group is we have chamomilla vulgaris, pulsatilla nigricans, and coffee cruda. I use it with my daughter, coffee cruda. So wonderful remedy for her. I give to her a 30C when she was a baby, and half an hour she got to sleep very, very well. Now with my niece, I chamomilla doesn't work with her. She's a capacious baby, and she who needs to be walking in arms or in the car, but doesn't work with her. So I try creosotum with her, and was wonderful remedy for her because have the same characteristics like chamomilla, but more powerful. We have pulsatilla too, lachesis, staphysagria. It's wonderful remedies for the babies. We have another group, elder people. In these people, all the remedies I mentioned works, like tuya, gelsemium, arsenicum, nux vomica, aconitum, and the best, Ignatia amara. I use it too much times, Ignatia and gelsemium, and are good remedies for older people. And we have another group, insomnia in menopause or premenopause. We have aconitum, napellus, arnica montana, belladonna, actia racemosa, coffea cruda, gelsemium, calipronatum, sinicio, sulfur, valeriana, and pulsatilla nigra as well. They have head waves. So I have another group for, how would I say, well, I have arnica due to excessive muscular effort. For bad news, gelsemium can help. Fear in advance, argentum nitricum, and Nux vomica and coffee for abuse of stimulus, the tobacco, coffee, etc. Coculus due to jet lag. Aconitum, chamomilla, colocynthis, Nux vomica, insomnia due to anger. Stramonium, insomnia due to narcotics, like people that use narcotics and the narcotic doesn't work for them. Belladonna and arsenico, with the kids have a fever and can't sleep. Passiflora, insomnia when the kids have sometimes seizures. Inacia amara, a natural muriatical insomnia due to sorrow. Oh, sorry, Arnica, a lot. Well, thank you.
You did it. You did it. It's a lot to pack into 10 minutes, but that was really great. Does anyone have any questions?
I'm just hoping we can review some of these later. I feel like I can't take notes fast enough.
Catalina, because we are recording everything, I will be sending out the recording to everyone once it has been rendered.
Yay, thank you.
And then this will also actually be public on our YouTube channel once we've fixed it up a little bit. So yes, absolutely. All right, let's congratulate Lilia. Thank you so much. That was fantastic.
Good job, Lilia.
Great.
It was really good.
Okay.